I'm Will Anderson and welcome to the Gruen Transfer. What is the Gruen Transfer? It's real and it's named after Victor Gruen, the guy who designed the very first shopping mall. It's that split second when the mall's intentionally confusing layout makes our eyes glaze and our jaws slacken. The moment when we forget what we came for and become impulse buyers. You know, when you set out to buy baby food but find yourself shelling out for a case of beer, 2 pairs of jeans and a plasma instead. This is a show about persuasion, about advertising, how it works and how it works on you. Every day we're exposed to an average of 3,000 commercial messages. To help us make sense of it all, please welcome 4 of the industry's finest minds, including one whose agency is responsible for this little number. Clearly trying to corner the elusive binge-drinking classical music lovers market. From George Patterson's Young and Rubicam, please welcome Russell Howcroft.
Hello. Thanks, Will.
Thanks, Russell. I'm also joined by the woman who created this. Not sure if that counts as animal cruelty or not. From Cummins Nitro, hello, Dee Madigan.
Hi.
You may remember seeing this ad before it got banned.
And this is life as it should be!
Apparently some killjoy reckoned riding on top of the bus was a bad message to send commuters. But it's all in a day's work for Smart's Dan Gregory. Finally, a man whose agency freaked us all out with this ad.
Spy my me, oh my.
Come and see what's changed and feed your inner child.
My.
Suggesting that we each have another human being living inside us eating all our food. Welcome Leo Burnett's Todd Sampson. Welcome to all our panel. Comedian Carl Reiner once said, a brilliant mind in panic is a wonderful thing to see. Let's put that to the test by putting these 4 creative brains on the spot. Earlier this year, one of the international news wires carried this photo of a slum in Venezuelan capital Caracas, which has been turned into a giant billboard for global food company Maggi. Pretty. Panel, before the show we sprung this idea on you and asked you to put your heads together and think of what else could be advertised on slums. Russell and Dee, let's start with you guys.
We thought we'd start with the obvious first, which was slum beds.
And then we all know there's a very famous campaign for a vodka, so perhaps absolute poverty. I consider.
And then we thought the most obvious ones for Lotto, taps me out of here.
I like that. That's some great answers. Guys, can you match them?
We had 4 ideas. First one was for Caterpillar, nothing stops a dozer.
And Todd officially has turned the crowd the earliest.
Then we thought job ads for Nike, help wanted, call Phil.
And then for a less controversial one, we thought Dulux, paint that will outlast the locals.
And lastly, we thought Venezuelan tourism. Hey, at least it's not Tibet.